Hey everyone, Phazon343 here, and I'm here today to talk to you guys about Metroid Prime 4, specifically the release date, when I think the game is going to come out this year. Now, as of right now, July 7th, 2025, as of this recording, Nintendo still just has Metroid Prime 4's release date ominously set to 2025. No specific date has been given yet, but I happened to look right before I started recording. It's still listed as 2025 on Nintendo's website. And with them releasing a second trailer just a couple of months, with them releasing a second trailer just a couple of months ago, further emphasizing the 2025 release date, I do think the game is going to come out this year. If they didn't like release that second trailer with the year 2025 in it, then there would be a very sound argument for the game being pushed back to next year or maybe even 2027. But the fact that they released that second trailer with 2025 in it, I think it is going to come out this year. And I've got a couple of little topics points to kind of back that up, I think. So I just want to kind of go over like those bullet points I got, and give a little prediction as to when I think the game is going to release. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So something kind of bizarre that happened recently with Metroid Prime 4 was the London Tunnels incident, as I like to call it. This was like, oh man, I think this was about a month ago now, actually. But like Nintendo put up a giant Metroid Prime 4 poster in the London tunnels in the UK, obviously. And on that Metroid Prime 4 poster, it said that the game was out now, which obviously isn't true. And like, I think like 2 days after it was put up, people were calling Nintendo UK and just like, commenting on it or like letting them know, like, hey, like what's going on with the game? Like, is this game out now? Like, what the heck? And I guess Nintendo UK put out like an official statement saying that like, no, the game is not out yet. And then 2 days after that poster got put up and people were calling Nintendo UK, they ended up putting like a little coming soon sign or poster over that out now text that was on the original poster. So like right now in the London tunnels, there's a coming soon poster over that out now part on that poster. So obviously it was a mistake by somebody. I don't know like where. I don't know like where in the chain, like where that got messed up, but it was just kind of bizarre and kind of funny. But I bring that up because that definitely tells me that Metroid Prime 4 is on the horizon. It's gotta be. We are, we have what, 5-6 months left of the year. So this game has got to be coming to us like in the next 5 or 6 months. It's got to be releasing. So, yeah, I mean, it's on the horizon, I feel like. But that being said, there are a couple of other Nintendo games releasing this year, right? So we have Pokemon Legends ZA on October 16th. Now, Pokemon's obviously a huge heavy hitter in the Nintendo, IP franchise. I mean, that's the biggest IP in the world. I mean, if you count merchandise and all that stuff, Pokemon is the #1 best-selling IP in the world. Which is like really bizarre. It's crazy. I mean, Pokemon Fever's been going on, since I was a kid, but it's so much bigger now than what it was back then, 15, 20 years ago. But anyway, Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out October 16th. And then along with that, at some point, again, this has not been given a specific release date, but Kirby Air Riders, that is releasing in 2025 at some point. Now, again, we don't have a release date for that specifically, but I mean, the fact that that was shown in the latest Nintendo Direct, and they put that right at the end of that trailer, Kirby Air Riders played the trailer, 2025 right after it. That tells me that Nintendo is confident about that game releasing this year. So, with that being said, with Pokemon coming out in October, you would think if Kirby Air Riders was going to come out earlier than that, they would have said that. I mean, if Pokemon Legends ZA has a release date for October, you would think that Kirby Air Riders, if it was going to release before that date, they would have given a date for that, like say September 20th or something, But they didn't. So that tells me I think Kirby Air Riders is going to release after Pokemon Legends ZA. And again, I'm bringing this all up for a reason, for the release date of Metroid Prime 4, how it relates to that. So And again, I want to say that Nintendo still has Metroid Prime 4 listed for 2025 on their website. So it is coming out this year. Metroid Prime 4 is releasing this year. Unless there's like some giant game-breaking bug or something that's found last minute in that game, like it'd have to be something crazy. Prime 4 is coming out this year, I guarantee it. So is Kirby Air Riders, right? But with all that being said, I think Kirby Air Riders, I think that game is going to release. I feel like that's a December game for some reason. I think just because they didn't specify the date for that, I think it's going to come out after Metroid, I believe. So something tells me it's going to be December for Kirby Air Riders. So with that being said, what I am like pitching, I guess, I think Metroid Prime 4 is going to come out in November. I think that's a really good, solid date for the game. Again, you're in between Pokemon Legends ZA, which is out on October 16th. Kirby Air Riders, 2025, no release date. But I would think if that was coming out before Legends ZA, they would have said so. You know, like we would have gotten a date for that. So, and I think the fact that we've gotten two trailers, like two, somewhat substantial trailers for Metroid Prime 4 too. Like, I mean, they showed off quite a bit of gameplay in those two trailers. And Kirby, we saw, I think the whole thing was just CGI, wasn't it? I don't think I saw any gameplay in that reveal trailer. So that's also another reason why I think Kirby Air Riders is going to be coming out after Prime 4, is just the fact that we've barely seen Kirby Air Riders. We just saw a reveal trailer. I don't think we saw any gameplay in it. I think it was all just CGI off the top of my head. I haven't watched it in about a couple weeks, I want to say. So I think that's going to release at the end of the year in December. And then Metroid Prime 4 is going to be sandwiched right in between the two, in between Pokemon Legends EA and Kirby Air Riders. So in November seems like a good release date. I'm trying to think. The only thing I can think of maybe is Call of Duty. I don't know off the top of my head if there's a new Call of Duty coming out in 2025 or like in November at least. But I think November is free of any giant big game releases that month. So yeah, that's basically that's kind of basically the gist of the video, I guess. That's the point of the video. I think Metroid Prime 4 is going to release in November. That's my hypothesis, okay? That's my guess. It just makes the most sense to me. I think if Metroid Prime 4 was releasing any sooner than that, and like I was seeing like some people on Reddit and Twitter saying maybe like September. But man, I feel like they would have given us a release date by now. Like they would have told us that, because that's 2 months away. So I think they would have shown something, or they would have given us the release date for Prime 4 if that were the case, if it was that soon. But yeah, nonetheless though, I do think, okay, so Donkey Kong Bonanza, okay? That comes out in like a week from now. Like I said, it's like July 7th right now as of recording, so I believe it comes out on the 17th. I think maybe a week or two after Bonanza comes out, I think we're going to get a big meaty Nintendo Direct, and I think that's gonna be where Prime 4 gets revealed. If I had to guess. So maybe like end of July, early August, we will finally get a release date for Prime 4. I feel like you have to give us a release date by right around then. Even if the game somehow comes out in December, right? It's like you got to get that release date out there pretty quick. I mean, like I said, we've only got like 5 or 6 months until the end of the year. You have to like give us a release date pretty soon, Nintendo. So, yeah, that's just the quick, or that's my hypothesis, I guess. That's just my analysis of the situation going on with Prime 4. I think it is going to come out in November, just because that makes the most sense to me. That fits the Nintendo schedule that I'm seeing, because really, besides Pokemon, Kirby, and then we have DK Bonanza coming out in like a week. Besides that, I mean, Nintendo really doesn't have a whole lot of games this year. But then again, they did just have Mario Kart, right? I mean, they had the Switch 2 launch. They had Mario Kart World just come out. It actually is a pretty good year, like for Nintendo games, actually. But it's like the second half of the year, I guess I'm trying to be specific with. Like, I mean, there's really only a couple things. Pokemon and Kirby right now is really the only two big Nintendo games. And then obviously Prime 4, but again, still no release date given for that yet. So we just gotta wait and see where that's gonna come out. So yeah, November. Put my money down. If I was a betting man, that's where all the money's going. Put it all on November, baby. So yeah, guys, that's the video. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Give me a like, follow. I'm planning on doing more discussion topics, more discussion videos, just talking about video game stuff in general, I guess, just stuff going on in the video game industry. And yeah, so I'll catch you around next time. Also, check out my Twitch. I try to stream multiple times a week on there. I'm having a lot of fun doing that. I'm playing System Shock 2 currently right now, and with DK Bonanza coming out, I'm gonna start streaming Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. I want to play those before DK Bonanza comes out. So yeah, check me out on there as well. So yeah, guys, catch you in the next one. Bye bye.